Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 43 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio. Well, today we are going to hopefully build some steel, and I think it's quite an endeavor to build the steel, so we're going to have to hurry up. Oh, that's great. Exactly what I needed. And autosave, thank you. Well, the first thing I'm doing has nothing to do with steel. The first thing I do is actually just making sure that I have my outputs. So output-wise, let's zoom in. I've decided to change that I have iron, and then steel here. So that means this area here can be used for steel. And it requires quite a few things to build the steel, and that's why I've already started pre-crafting some of those by hand. And I know some people just find it really offensive to craft by hand. But I have this, you can see here, crafting speed research. And if I had to craft everything in factories or assemblers, it would just be a crazy amount. So here we go. This is enabling the iron. This will make everything else go smoothly, or at least start working. So I'm going to do exactly the same for this one. This is now the iron ingots, because iron ingots, that's what we need to make steel. So again, drawing some lines, and yes, I could be robotizing all of this, but first of all, I don't have the robot tech. It's a bit further away. On the other hand, I do really like this, and I know this jumping just one is a bit of a waste. But I do like the fact that I can see where they're running, and it's just like undergrounds everywhere. Or underneath these, depending on your inclination. Now the next one I have to make is, let's have a look at steel, what it takes. Steel comes here, it uses 24 iron ingots for 12 steel. So that means that it's one steel plate is actually 2 iron. That's very positive. That is a cheap version of steel. It also means that I probably don't need as much of this. If we go back to the main base, and the main base here. I don't know if I can see this if I look at it. So that creates iron. This one creates steel. Let's see how many it takes when it crafts one. I don't know how many. If you're looking at 9, come on. I just chose a random one. I hope that it's gonna jump down there. It jumps down to 4. So that actually means it requires 4 steel. The expensive recipes means that normal smelting with Bob's mod is also twice as expensive. However, I don't know if this is cheating or anything, but this is more efficient. This means I reduce it from 4 iron to 1 steel to 2 iron to 1 steel. Additionally, the iron is produced at 100% efficient or 200% efficiency, so it's basically 1 iron ore becomes a 1 steel. Very, very efficient. That means we don't need as much of it, but that's good. However, we do need oxygen gas. And oxygen gas, if we just look again on the map on the other side, I did create some oxygen gas here. Have a look at it. You can see here, these are actually not full. That's quite concerning, actually. And these are completely empty. Every time it pops, then it goes out. And if I look at these, then it actually says this part. Why is that one not running? That's actually, it's because there's not enough iron ore here. I think it actually fits, but sorry, I need to go over here and take a blueprint of it, because I'm gonna take this one, just rebuild this whole thing. If it was good enough before, it's good enough now. And let me just make sure that there's enough room behind it so that we can remove this. Not how I'll do it. Whoa, sorry, I need to get out of the map mode. And we're just gonna craft this one. This is actually powered, so it's already starting now. Like it. Oh, and I need to build some lights. Come on, build lights. Build a few more of these, I guess. Did I craft these? No, I did not. Nope. Then we'll just craft 2 of those. 1, 2. They're quite important. And that means all of this is now operational. Nothing about it being over a certain limit. It's just like flat out. Just throw it away. So there we have the oxygen now being produced. This is what we need for the next level. And this is going to be a bit tricky. Let's have a look at this crafting up here. It will be something along this line here. Because I'm gonna, no, not that one. Copper. Where's the copper? Here. Something like this. We're gonna need oxygen in, I'm gonna need coke in as well. I might as well use coke, it's very efficient. So let's start building it and see what we will get. Let's build here if we have plenty of space. So we need things in. We are going to build steel. I will need to get some, whoa, that's not a lot of those I have left. Underground pipes. Let's start building a ton of them just for the hell of it. And iron is kind of not really have enough iron, right? Well, I don't even have those. So I will need to get things in. I will need to get things in really fast. The 6 per second is inbound. That is more than one inserter. So it's going to have to be something like this. This will be our ingots coming in. Can I... How about I build 2 at once? Next to each other. I think I like this. There. Because then I can do this part. Though it is strange that I want to output it using... No, it's not strange. Because that will give me much better throughput or much cleaner output. While picking stuff up from a belt is extremely easy. And it also enables me to do this thing. From this direction we will have our coming in. And we take very, very simple setup here. Light, light, light. One and well, that's the easiest. And this is coke. This is I have 2 inbounds. So how many do I need? This is taking 6 per second. That's speed. Oh, speed 1.5. So it's taking 9 per second. So if I take 4 of these on each side, then that's actually going to be fine. There. Like this, like that. Oh, does that work? And of course, this one has to be switched in direction. Oh, because this is inbound. I think this is going to be enough to consume 2 full lines of ore. I'll flip these. Oops. Reverse, reverse, reverse. There. That's not good. I think this will be something like this, right? There's no reason to overdo it, which is certainly what's going to happen. You know what? Why build it as far away as possible? This is the best place to build it. I think I still need 2. And that one. I think this goes into, oops, sorry. Into a box. Get the box. Input, input. And that one's not needed. This is needed, and I will need to get some carbon. This is sorry, not carbon. Some coke. That's what we're going to use as fuel. Coke comes from here. And then there's some tricky things about this. I need to figure out where the coal is. My coal, okay. And then it becomes kind of difficult because I need to figure out here. And then we need to figure out what this actually looks like up here. Do we have anything that goes all the way through this one? This one's going all the way. I mean, it's not pretty, but it will give me just the size of these. Flip. Is it the right way? Yes, it is the right way. Cool. That goes in. These ones need to come out. Hope it works. I really hope it works. Can I just build it like this? And where is it now? This is oh, that's actually not how I want it, because this is coming in from a different location. Get up here. It's actually coming in from, you know what? I might as well just underneath it from here. Can't, can I? Oh, sure I can. Like that. I do like the speed of the red belts. Does seem like a good speed. There, jumping under. Of course, it's the one that jumps the shortest path that gets to jump. Okay, let's see if this works. Does it work? Of course, one goes out first. Come on, do something. Oxygen. Well, oxygen is kind of important in this context. Let's get that as well. And is there room for it? No, I'm gonna have to take this out. Bit of a shame that it has to be taken out like this, but nonetheless, most important thing is the oxygen at this point. So here, and then we're gonna link up the oxygen to our oxygen production. Yeah, almost. I don't know. Could also just say yeah, I like this better. Does have symmetry to it. Here, here. And that means, oh, here they go. Just have to hurry up so we don't miss anything. Inbound, and the big box. Big box, yay! So that's steel ingots. Still not steel, but steel ingots. Turn the right way, thank you. So steel ingots has to come out and be put into. Let's see if the steel ingot production is different at all. Where's steel? This is steel. Well, it could be, but it is not going to be. And I don't think it ever will be. So I will be copying from up here. I'll be having, this looks like actually just one lane. I'm just going to build one lane for now and see if that fits. Though I do have materials for 2 lanes. I just don't think it's going to be realistic, or, well, not realistic, but necessary. I would actually like to be, but exactly like, no, I can match that. There. That goes away. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the middle of it. Cool. I have to be aware that this should be, where is it? Molten silicon, molten steel, there. And now we need a lot of copper pipes there. How many do we need for this blueprint? 84? That's not very much. Many. Then I'll just remove all of this. That is a totally different number than those 200 that I started crafting. Come on, take those 2. Take those 2. Thank you. Get these. And let's see where we are. More. Well, plus 10. That might actually be too much. 14. A bit more than 14. Yes, exact amount. And this one will also be changed to steel. Love this dragging. Very, very smooth. And then I see this. This looks like it's one belt full. So it is 2 to 1. So these come in. It's just gonna be one. It's just gonna be one. Wow, I don't have any inserters left. Does that mean I'm missing some? Yes, it does mean I'm missing some. That's unfortunate. I'll just craft some just to make sure. Can just keep these piping back and forth, back and forth. And now I just run down this lane just to make sure that any... Okay, that was just that one. And this one will be put into yet another box, or maybe even the same. No, definitely not the same. I don't want the iron production being constrained by the fact that I don't have... or the fact that I can't put steel in because it's full of steel ingots is going to be a perpetual loop. And whoops, look at that. That's brilliant shiny white steel. Combine it with some other color steel. What is that? There's a steel ingot that goes in there. That's a steel that goes in there. Sorry, actually comes back out. And this goes to my steel location. I'm gonna take that out here. Go, 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 go. And there are so many loaders. I mean, loaders are just instrumental at playing efficiently with Angel's Mod. If you do not have loaders, everything becomes just a chore, to be perfectly honest on this. It's gonna be a chore if you don't have loaders. There are so many of these recipes that require so many things. And that is exactly what we needed. We now have a steel train as well. Let's put some trains in on these tracks. However, now this becomes apparent that my biggest issue is the fact that I do not have any fuel for the trains. But this one is actually completed now. I have crushed stone, 2 iron, 1 steel, 2 copper, 1 slag, 1 unknown. That unknown, let's go up and fix that because that's actually going to be interesting. I might just loop the entirety of that one if I now think through it. I'm probably also going to have to box in that area. So it shouldn't be necessary. This is a beautiful setup. I am so happy about this. It's a huge leap of faith when you start up a base like this because you don't know what it's going to look like. And it may be, well, it's not fully loaded everywhere. And oh, let's go around it. Oh, oops, sorry, that's not around, that's through. We're going to go around and into this area. And I don't mind the trains just standing there up trying to unload. That's exactly how I want it. Good. And in this location, I will also need exit, 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 exit. I can't even see if it's further up or further down. There. And the other ones are there. Good. So I like those exits. I mean, it would probably be better if they were midway, but then I couldn't do it manually. This one will only export landfill. What a thing to fill a train with. But nonetheless, it is what I want to do. I don't want stone in it. Oh no, I ran out. Good thing I have like 1 million more. Beautiful. A landfill train? What the hell is that? That's something we haven't seen before. It's actually quite well orchestrated here. There we go. And this one will now be not landfill, but landfill. Thank you, caps lock. And fill out. This is a bit annoying part, but I can't really help it. Now this contains 8 stops, and I thought this would actually be huge and not necessarily for more, but I mean, I'm very happy with what I've done. I can take 4 lanes in and create 4 red lanes out of copper. Actually, not quite. 3 lanes out of copper. If that is, we have everything we need. It dwindles. This one is done because I don't have any stereotype. Stereotype there, stereotype. Yes. Stereotype. The only thing I have is actually the sapphirite. So why is this sapphirite should go into, you can see the sapphirite here. Sapphirite. As long as I also have enough stereotype, 200,000. Oh yeah, we're gonna be fine. The Christmas tree here. Going back out. So the whole iron line here. There's a small demand for it still, because this one is not full, and the reason it's not full is because it's actually feeding all of these. It's also feeding the steel down here, and that goes into these pipes. I'm not sure this is correct. I think actually I should have taken 2 lanes out, because I want this to fill fast. And now the next part I want to do, now I'm actually gonna head back to the base, to the main base, and try to find a way to get these materials in here, because then I can stop. Oh, how are you doing? You're doing not good. Interesting. I suspect, strongly suspect, that many of my trains are stalled, or many of my trucks are stalled. I'm gonna have a look at it. Just zoom out, zoom out. See, there's some here that are just. This is a new pathfinding. Oh, I'm taking a bit of damage. New pathfinding is. I'm not really very good friends with that. You? Huh. Well, I'll just help you on that one. Nope. There. All the way. Also, this one doesn't seem to be quite operational. No? That one? Now they start shifting around. There are lots of these that are no longer working. Why is... Oh, that's because the area this scaling is so big. Sounds good. My tombstone, we just leave that be. What are you doing? Why would I ever have a truck down here? So silly. Get up there. And you? You're also gonna get back into action. You are gonna get back into action. I'm gonna just see if this is this is because it's completely stalled. I hope it's not. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's the coal part. Yep. It should be working, but it's just a stupid pathfinding in the new version that is honestly so bad. These ones are not producing much because I can't. I wonder what that is. I'll just keep you going somewhere. Maybe you're gonna hit to this. These are stuck because I can't build any more. What else do we have up here maybe? We also have some trucks. It's really the trucks, they're just not doing anything. Oh, and because they're not doing anything, they are not able to... You know what? I'll just have you go in here, and hopefully you can drop off something to this guy. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. No, you didn't drop off anything necessary. What about you? Can you go up here? Go. Unfortunately, it didn't drop anything off. Oh well, but you can see that as soon as I touch them, they start moving. Well, not you. You should be start moving soon. Come on. This one as well. AI does not seem to be operating at full pace at this moment. I'm gonna have to do some manual. See, how that one. Now that's finally returning. It should have been returning for ages ago. Oh, it's dark out here. We need to extend our grid. I kind of forget the fact that how much light I put up in the mega base area. So if you leave the trucks running for a while, they will eventually just stall. And that's because of some new thing in the pathfinding. I'm not gonna complain about it, but it's something that needs a lot more babysitting than usual. And we do have some issues here with the lack of coal inbound. There, no coal inbound. I don't mind that too much. Why do we have coke running around with coke? That's not very good. I need to put in the coke back up in the factory where it needs to belong, and that is there. Is this coke outbound? No, that's carbon outbound. Well, coke is inbound for carbon. How about this one? Is it's dwindling. Wow, that's kind of concerning, isn't it? And I need to scale it up. That's fine. I don't mind scaling it up. I still have tons and tons of these. And this one? Yeah. Well, no problem. I'll just scale up. I'll put some. Yep. That should be good enough for now. And we're gonna wrap up this episode here, and I'll be moving out to... That's actually interesting. This one. Why is it not reaching the end anymore? Simply because it's... Oh, look at that. Look at that up here. See if I can hit this one. Look at this. This used to be good enough. Is it because there's a power drain? No? But this used to be enough to feed everything. How the hell did it suddenly decide that it was not good enough? Because this is full. So if this is a full yellow belt, how can it no longer be able to fill when it has been able to fill it for the last... Oh, I know. Because it was blocked and there must have been a new load coming in. This stereotype is also soon dead. That's very nice. But then I can dismantle it and move on to getting it in the right path. Let's just, this time we're gonna have a look at how our inbound trains would look like. Where would we want a train coming in? It could be up here. But somehow I need to find a way that, let's go to the map. And I could have trains coming in here, or maybe just, actually down here would be great. Just walking path, yeah, except that these guys, they're going to be run over by trains once in a while. Then the next question becomes, where do I draw it out? Should I draw it out from here? I think that might be an option. Or, you know what? They come in here, and then I'm going to draw it out from this location. That means it goes down here. And then I can just have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go back. I don't need stackers at this point, and if I do, then I can always make a stacker location here. So this will be train stops for the different things. They'll need to get back in there. That's kind of an issue. So let's build it up here. No, build it down here. Can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. I'm gonna think about it and figure out where I built the train station. That's probably what we do next time, because then we can start removing all of this is no longer needed. Maybe a bit of this part, but all of this over here is no longer needed, because this is just copper, iron, and steel, and I bring those in through better means. All right, so I'm gonna think about it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.